So this video is just to show you quickly how to install and put together your Forever Rest FR-9Ks massage chair. The parts you'll be receiving will be the two side panels, just like this one. The leg massager in a separate box. And you'll also get the long back cushion and the head pillow. So the first thing you're going to do, or you should do, is find the small box. We'll go back over here that says assembly parts inside. You're going to find your power cord and the remote control. On the remote there is a little as you can see here, see if we can zoom that in. There you go. So you'll see a little groove here on the metal insert piece. That's telling you that that is the part that goes up. Okay, so it goes up just like that, and it's going to insert down behind the chair. Right there. Goes right in. Okay. You want to plug in your power cord as well. And the reason you want to do that is as soon as you turn the chair on, the chair is going to go back to the regular upright position. It'll be easier to install your side panels and the foot massager. Okay, so once you've done that and you've plugged in the power cord, sometimes the main power switch will already be on, so as soon as you put the power cord in and the power goes to the chair will automatically start going to the upright position. Once it stops, go ahead and turn it off, unplug it, and we can proceed here. Now, there's only 6 screws that you will have to remove and screw back in on this chair for the assembly. It's fairly easy, okay? Before you do all that, there is this cord here, or cable, okay, on the side of the chair. This is for your heat. It's going to insert into the back pad once we get to that. But you don't want that to go between the side panel and the frame there, just like that. You don't want it to get caught there. So you want to move it just like that on top of the chair's seat, both sides, okay, just to get it out of the way. There's also this other one right here. That's for your LED lighting. You want to move that and just make sure that's out of the way there next to these hoses. And just so you know, these hoses, there's a purple one and then there's a green one. They are going to plug in just as it comes, okay, just like that. So the next thing you want to do is you want to remove, there's 2 screws on each side before you insert the side panel. There's a screw right here, it's got a washer, and then there's another screw towards the front. You want to remove these 2, okay, before you do anything else. So just going to show you here the side of the main body of the chair where the side panel goes. There's going to be one electrical connection you're going to make here for the speakers, okay, this white connector. Then you're going to have 3 areas where the plates that are built into the side panel is going to hook onto. First off, this large one here, and there's 2 other hooks or screws right here, and then another one right here. So there's 2 smaller ones, and then there's this larger connector here. There's going to be a hole right here in the middle for your guide pin, okay, so it'll show you or help you guide that side panel right into the chair, make it very easy. So let's take the side panel, or let's look at it first. You have your connection here, like I said, with the white end. Now this you can pull out a little bit, about 1.5 inches to 2 inches, give you a little bit more slack to make it easier. You're going to plug that in first. Here's your guide pin right here. Okay, that's going to go right there in the middle, and then you can see the openings here on these plates or grooves where you're gonna insert into the chair. There's a larger one over here on the top. Okay, you also have down here on the side panel where the two on this white connector here, the two air hoses are going to plug in, and then the electrical connection right here. Okay, very easy. Then you have a frame here, metal piece here that's going to connect your two screws that you removed already. Okay, so we have the side panel here. Now we do recommend that you use two people to build the chair or put it together, assemble the chair, but one person can do it. When you have the side panel, you put it next to the chair like this. Of course, like we said, the first thing you're going to connect is this connector right here. Okay, if you have soft floors or carpet, you can just put the side panel on there. If you had hard floors, you can put something underneath or even put it on your shoe on the bottom there. But this is long enough so that if the side panel's on the floor, you can make the connection. Okay, now there's a thumb lock here at the bottom. That's how it goes, lock towards the bottom. Okay, slight angle, and it's gonna push right in. Okay, you're gonna feel a little bit of a locking you'll feel it, I should say, when it locks in place. Okay, then you have, like I said, the guide pin down here. Okay, right there. It's gonna go right in this hole, and then these here, let me zoom in a little bit, those are gonna go right into the plates on the side of the side panel, and then the large one. But to do that, you will have to angle the chair or the side panel a little bit, and then move it in place. As you do that, you can push the slack back in. There you go. Guide pin will go in, and then you just want to line up the three connections here, metal pins, the one on the top and the two right in the middle. Okay, so you inserted the pins into the guides there on the metal brackets on the inner part of the side panel at a slight angle or up angle. The front would basically be raised up a little bit. Once it's in, you want to push in and then bring it down, just like that. Okay, and then you can just check between here. You should be able to see the top one just a bit, and the side ones you should not be able to see them, or barely. You can tell if it went in correctly or not, because it would come off fairly easy. Okay, now down here at the bottom, we suggest that you screw in the rear screw first. Okay, before you do anything like that, check for the cables. For example, here one of them got caught underneath, so no big deal. We're gonna go ahead and lift it just a tiny bit, get it out of the way. There it is, and come back down. So we've got, again, the two connections here, the two air hoses. They're gonna plug in right there, and then the black connection, the cable just plugs in together right there as well. Again, your spot here for your rear screw that you took off earlier, and then the one in the front. Again, very important, you do the rear one first. Makes it easier, okay, because you might have to move that bracket around, might have to wrestle with it just a tiny bit just to get it to line up. Have patience. Do not force it in, it will go in. Okay, and then you do the front one. We also have a connector here for another air hose. Don't worry, that is for the air hose that will be in your back cushion. Okay, there is no other hose or nothing else to connect besides what we're showing you here. Okay, even if you see another hole or something else, don't worry. Some of these frames are built for different chairs. Okay, but on this particular model, that's all you're going to connect is what we are showing you on this video. Okay, so we've made the 3 connections, the air hoses, okay, and then the black cable right here. Again, leave this one with the rubber end on the seat. Okay, that's going to go into the back of the seat cushion. Okay, we're just going to put the left or the rear and front screws. And that's the same thing you do for both sides. We're not going to show you both sides because it's not necessary. We've already installed the other side, so we'll make those connections now. Okay, so once you've installed the 3 connections and the 2 screws and side panels are secure, you want to go ahead and we're going to do the leg massager. Okay, very easy. Leg massager is going to have some connections here, 3 air hoses, color coordinated. Okay, you have your tan, your green, and black. Then you have 1 connector, cable or wire connector with a white end. Very easy, it goes right there. And the ends here are also color coordinated, so you can't miss. And then the connector, of course, as you can see right here. Okay, has the thumb lock or thumb connector or thumb lock, I should say, right there. That goes on the top, so that's just going to plug right in like that. We're going to do the hoses first, so that the other connector is not in the way. So as simple as the black one, you want to wiggle it in just to make sure it's nice and tight. Push it in, and then the beige one and the white connector, just like that. Very simple. Okay, now to position this or to get it onto the actual frame of the chair, you're gonna have 2 screws on the left and right here, another one on this side on the right. If you're facing the chair, you're gonna remove those screws, okay, and then it's gonna have a locking mechanism that simply moves up. You will insert this piece here of the leg massager and the other side, of course, right in there. Really easy, so we'll show you. Let's remove the screws first. Okay, so once you remove the screws, you're going to lift this lock right there, just like that. As you can see, it goes back up, back down. So you lift both of them, leave them up like that, and we're going to go ahead and get the leg massager right into place. As you can see, this one locks right in. You want to push a little bit down just to make sure it goes all the way down, okay, before you put your screws in, just like that. Simply put your screws back in, left and right, and that's it for the leg massager. Okay, so the leg massager is on. We're going to now install the large cushion. I just want to point out something nice and kind of unique here on this chair is not only do you have the hip massager airbags, but behind the back cushion you can see here there's also lower waist airbags, okay, right here and here, left and right. That's pretty neat. You don't find that in many chairs, and it allows the chair's programming to do the lower waist twist, soft twist, so it twists your body a little bit while it massages you. Really neat. Now let's go to the back cushion here. So here's the back cushion. The hip airbags are right here, built into the cushion. If you look behind it, you'll have some connections. Okay, so you have this one here. First of all, the longer black cable. It's going to plug in to the other cables you have on the seat there on the chair. That's for your heat, and then one air tube right here for the hip massagers. Now on the top, right there, okay, you're gonna see a grommet there with a hole. That's so that you can run the last air hose that we're going to connect, which is on the top of the chair, for another unique thing that this chair has, which is the head massager, which lays on top of the head or neck pillow. Okay, so you're just going to run this underneath and then plug it into that massager. Now notice how there's zippers before we install that back cushion. Notice how there's zippers throughout the back of the chair here, on the right and on the left, of course, and then all the way underneath below the arm massagers. Okay, so you want to, when you put the back cushion on, you're going to want to install or zip the top zippers first before you do the seat one. Okay, it'll be a lot easier. You also have one right here, right above the leg massager. Okay, so that's going to also zip to the bottom of the back cushion. Then the last one, you're going to need to pull back the back cushion a little bit, and you can zip the back one all the way in the back. That'll be the last one. Okay. Okay, so we've put the back cushion on the chair. We have not zipped it yet, but I just wanted to show you right here on the inner part below the arm massager where the air hose is going to connect. Where are you? There you go. All right, so that's where this hose right here is going to connect. And then we have the other connection right here, and that's going to go with the other connector that's there. Very easy. And you simply do that for both sides. You come up here, you run the hose through that grommet there, that opening on the top, just like this. So you prep that one, have that one ready for the head cushion and air head massage. Okay, so we've put the back cushion on, zippers on the top and bottom have been installed, and on the back. And we have the air hose here, okay, and it's going to connect to the back of the head cushion right there. And the head cushion has Velcro in the back here, another Velcro strip here, so you simply just put it right there, and you can move it, of course, up and down depending on the height of the person. And that's it, you're all set. Okay, if you want a deep neck massage, you can always throw this head cushion or back or neck pillow, head pillow to the back, like just like that when getting a massage. If you want, you can also, there's Velcro behind the head right there. Thank you. And you can leave this piece on, okay? So you get a deeper neck massage. If you want it a little bit more comfortable, you can leave this piece on there instead of removing the whole thing. Okay, this goes back. Here's your inflating head massager right here. Very neat. We'll show you how that works in the next video, where we show you how to use the actual chair and the remote functions and everything. You can use either left or right pockets here for your remote control. So you can use this one or the one on this side. It's up to you. Whichever one you're not using, you can use for your phone if it fits in there. Loose change, watches, things like that. Because you definitely don't want to use the chair with a watch on you. Okay. The arm massagers are pretty large, so it'll accommodate everyone. But again, you do definitely want to remove jewelry from your wrist. So that's pretty much it. Your chair is now built and assembled. Did not take that long. Again, we'll show you on the next video on how to use the chair and the different massage techniques and auto programs. Hope this helps. Let us know if you need anything else. You can always reach us at 628-9503 or 619-630-1440. Again, this is Mike with Forever Rest Massage Chairs. Thank you for watching this video.